Rubik was looking pretty hot in our last series, though.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I was a bit of a fan.
I've been seeing a lot more Darkseer recently. Like seeing him banned here, I thought Thunder Predator might even want to pick it for themselves to pair with the Clockwork. Yesterday we saw Earth Spirit Darkseer. I think we might have seen that combo even the day before also. And seen a lot of Darkseer setups.
Yeah, especially because like the Zoomers have been running as a potential support as well, so adding that flexibility.
Oh.
And I've seen some Spirit Breakers coming back. Earth Spirit's pretty in right now too, so that helps. First Clockwork of the day, though, he was banned for all the games earlier because this hero just seems crazy busted. And we get ourselves a Nyx Assassin, Elder Titan, Void Spirit, Rubik. Nice Nyx game.
Yeah, I'd say so. You know, just missing a Bat Rider, and this will be perfect. Maybe Team Brazil will pick it right here.
Dire team pick.
That would be embarrassing.
Yes, it would. They go for Terrorblade.
Now, I have seen them pick the Nyx Assassin a couple times lately, so they still believe in this hero.
Is it a 4? Is that like 3?
It'll be a 4, yeah.
Okay. So looking
But
at
the
probably
last
a
time
5
I saw
Clockwork.
Yeah, the last time I saw it, they had it for an IO lineup for Thunder Predator, too. So that's what kind of made it extra good.
And worth noting as well, Thunder Predator, they did get a time penalty. They showed up late to this match. They're having trouble getting their 5th in. I guess he was stuck updating, but that's why they're so low on reserve time. They took not a level 1, but a level 2 penalty as they grab Morphling.
Oof.
Well, this is pretty good into Terrorblade.
It is, but it's also into ET. So they had the insurance on Brazil, right? They thought about this because they have the Elder Titans, so they can at least nuke all his armor and potentially get the magic damage in onto him.
10 seconds.
It's
Especially
definitely
with, like
good.
the Yule setup from a Void Spirit, too. There is some threat to Morph here.
Some threat. It's certainly a sign of confidence, though, that Thunder Predator still want to pick it even into the ET.
I do think it's a relatively soft counter these days. It used to be a super hard counter. Now it's just like, okay, this could work.
I thought it was, like, back in the day, a hard counter when it was paired up specifically with Shadow Demon, because he would get the great Morphling clones, and then you could actually kill the Morphling with the illusions from the disruption because you've got the natural order. That's what I remember. Am I crazy?
I mean, that was okay, but it was just mostly that ET gives Morphling 0 armor.
Yeah. I remember seeing that support duo picked game after game. Shadow Demon sets it up for Elder Titan. I still got the line baked into my memory, Trent. Offlaners band, the Centaur, the Beastmaster, some of my favorites. Team Brazil.
What are Thunder Predator looking for? Probably a mid hero. They get rid of the global presence of the Zeus. Something mobile would be nice.
Maybe ban Storm here.
Yeah. Ember's already gone.
5 seconds remaining.
Queen of Pain
Hawk.
could be high on the list.
Yeah, Queen's not bad. With the Nyx Assassin.
there's
yeah,
the
they
Storm.
banned out your
I haven't
Storm.
seen any love to Puck, by the way. I've been looking like a real jackass casting with Pexu, being like, man, they're probably going to pick Puck here. This looks like a great Puck game. No one has banned, thought about, or otherwise touched Puck in any of the games I've cast with him.
I saw the Zoomers were playing 5 Puck yesterday.
Really?
In in the ESL League.
Oh.
It was pretty cool. They 2-0'd Quincy Crew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that nice?
Death
It's a
Prophet.
Death Prophet.
Okay, good matchup versus the Void Spirit. You can just handle him rather, I guess. And good silence too. TB. I like it.
Very classic.
Brazil.
Very conventional.
10 seconds remaining.
What do you do? What's your lane? You're gonna have Rubik +1 because it's gonna be ET laning with the Terrorblade. You got a lot of time to think about this. Thunder Predator have very good early push potential.
Could be a 3 Void Spirit, too. They might be looking to pick a mid themselves.
Yep.
It doesn't seem very good, but...
Yeah, it's just like, I think Void Spirit can get away with the lane versus Death Prophet, and it's not like you're going to counter pick a Death Prophet mid.
True. Yeah, that's a good point. Man, Centaur would have been pretty good, actually. What about, like, Pango?
Pango's not bad. Fights early enough. The only thing is their sustained damage will all be TB. But I mean, it's a TB draft. You're kind of always all in on TB anyway.
Yeah. And I like that Pango scales a little bit. He fights early and can scale into the late game. Not a ton of offlaners can do that super well. Sort of one or the other in a lot of cases.
Doesn't have to worry about Clockwork either.
Whoa.
You know, I was just about to say, this is what I was going to say, was that there's this thing about the Zoomers, that they always leave Monkey's Hero last. Or at least in a lot of the games in a row, it was like Monkey last pick when they had 10th. And this was partially why, I would assume. because you always have this threat of the brood. But I didn't think it looked like an incredible brood.
Yeah,
game.
it didn't really come to mind. And is it like a classic hero for ADR? I don't think of him as a brood spammer, but I guess I don't have his history in front of me.
No, I don't know because he's kind of been off for a little bit. I feel like he used to be in, like every tournament that I would cast for a long time, and then it felt like he kind of was like a little inactive for a bit. After like because like Payne just wasn't playing as much stuff, and then he was on no ping. But no, I would say historically not necessarily a big hero for him in my eyes. But I'll check his Dota buff. Let's see if he's been.
I
grinding it out a
wonder.
little.
I wonder what it is about this game that made them think, "Give me the brood." It feels like sort of a wash where they don't have a hard brood counter, but you've still got some annoying heroes and like flow of the game.
He's played 3 brood games ever,
Oh,
according to his Dota buff.
All right.
He last played it in January 13th, 2018.
don't you love it when you kind of snipe that? Or like, I don't think this guy's played that. I saw Dendy play Nature's Prophet in one of the games I cast like last week. It's like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't play this. Look at his Dota buff. Yeah, last match was in 2014. Yep.
Yeah.
That's always a feels good. So, all right, we're going to get to see ADR rock the brood.
Interestingly enough, he's never played a game of Meepo either. So don't worry about
Okay.
that if you guys
All
are
right.
playing against
All
him.
right.
But other than that, his only other unplayed heroes are pretty much supports exclusively, because he's played solo, offlane, and mid.
Big time core player. And we'll get to see the Octopus Death Prophet, my favorite.
Oh, that is a go-to. You know, she has a lot of potential for sets, and she's gotten a lot of really good sets. But I would not be bored with more Death Prophet sets. I always feel like they look really good.
Is Witch Doctor going to win this Arcana, buddy?
Yeah, he's gonna win.
I
Ogre won, dude. How
Yeah.
is Witch Doctor not gonna win if Ogre won? There's a pandemic going on. Come on.
Is this the first Arcana that I'm actually going to be excited about buying and having? Because Witch Doctor is pretty high. I mean, to me, that's about as good as a Dazzle Arcana. You know, Witch Doctor's pretty high up there.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
What are they going to do, though? He's got
so.
so many crazy cosmetics.
Well, I was saying this the other day. I think they really blew it by giving Ogre the mount, because Witch Doctor's whole thing is animals. Like, imagine if they had given Witch Doctor a mount. That would have made way more sense. Like, what if he was like on a giant hopping frog?
I mean, are they mutually exclusive though? Can't 2 Arcanas in a row be?
Are they really
mount
going to
reveals?
drop 2 like fresh mounted Arcanas?
Well,
I
mean,
don't know.
If it really fits the lore, yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't think they'd want to do it by design and force it. But hey, if you got a cool concept, man, roll with your gut.
I think they'll give him like a wand or something. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. Like instead of a big staff, that'd be interesting. Maybe change his posture up a little bit.
I was just thinking, I'd like to see a change on the posture. I want my Witch Doctor with the Arcana to have the hump on the other side. I want to be left-handed.
that's so good, actually.
I think that'd be perfect.
They
Or the
should.
double staff. That could also be cool. Give him 2 staffs. Just give him another item slot so he can use 2 staffs. How about that? No
2
hump.
staffs? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, he's got walking sticks, dude. Levels him out a little bit. The more you play him, the more the hump gets evened out. Now, this is what I'm talking about.
What is that now?
Like, it changes the more you play it. You know, the more you use the walking sticks, the more his hump turns into regular posture on your cosmetic. It's like you level it up, and it changes as you
And
level
you
it up.
slowly get more buff and like tall.
Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine the Pudge rot, where as you level up, it gets more black. Instead of it just being green and black, it slowly shifts from green to black as you go from levels 1 to 10, as you, like, land hooks or get kills or whatever other inscription you want. The next level of interactive Arcanas, man.
Wow. I'm impressed. I mean, Witch Doctor has so many good cosmetics already too.
Yeah,
I have to say, he's an impressive looking hero.
I'm a fan. All right, well,
Good luck, Witch Doctor. I hope you win, buddy.
when does it end? Because we're in the semifinals, right? It's pretty close.
Yeah, we're in the semis right now, but it's kind of undecided because it's supposed to be revealed at TI, right? So I don't really know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, anticipation builds.
It's just add another stretch goal to reveal it early. 42 million. We'll let you know who won.
Or maybe that's what they'll do. The stretch goal will be just increased duration on the battle pass. So every time we get close, it's like, well, guys, if you just cough up another 5 million, we can add another 2 weeks to this thing, no problem. Now, if we make it 10
Yeah,
million,
prize pool makes 120 million.
gang, it's not going to grow linearly. So if we could raise another 50 million, we'll extend it for 5 more months. Let's see. Let's go in.
I bet you could get everyone to drop as much as they put in if you did that.
That would be such a
Just redouble all the rewards. You know, just color them all gold.
That would ensure that TI-11, though, is a total disaster. I think that's the real opportunity cost there. Tavo, he's going to go down.
I think we should do like 3 or 4 TIs for that money.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Costa Vile TV. First off, this is like when I think Costa Vile, I think this hero. I think Terrorblade.
Yeah.
So that's kind of hype. Guy's a quality TV player.
Okay, that's good. Everyone keeps telling me that TB is really good in this meta, and he keeps getting picked and banned accordingly, but I feel like I haven't been seeing him win many games. Like, have the numbers backed up the thoughts on paper about his strength? Because he seems like difficult to execute with.
Stats.
It feels like teams are really good at playing around stunning him before he gets off Sunder. Like, it's a rarity that I see Sunders go off these days. His lane feels a little bit tough, even with good pairings, where he always gets pushed into the jungle sooner than he would like.
I would say in my experience, he has felt and looked strong. But overall in the league, he has like 62 games and a 46% win rate. So
All right, that's
nothing too insane.
a little subpar with a pretty big sample. And Brood versus Morphling mid. No idea how this matchup goes. I would imagine fine for Brood.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell with the morph. Well, it's hard to tell because Brood changes so often. So unless you're like actively trying the hero, it's hard to re-gauge like those little changes to like the health on the spiders and everything. As they do grab another kill if they're on the Tavo.
Yeah, so this means that the safe lane DP is working wonders. 2 kills secured.
But yeah, I would think overall the Morphling should be okay and the Brood should be okay. They'll both probably just farm. I would guess the Brood's going to farm a lot though in the lane because
I don't
he's just going to
really
go
see
to the
anything
jungle.
stopping him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Morphling, we've seen, can go for these kind of active build-ups. You know, you can buy Drum's first item and move around and play a little bit like a conventional mid-hero. You don't have to go for E-Blade first or Lincoln's first or something that keeps you pretty passive until you hit that item.
And they did ditch all of the magic resistance on the spiders. Now it's now just 25% instead of the 40.
Oh, really? See, I didn't even know that. I didn't realize it got changed back.
Yeah.
So that was just too good? Spiders were too hard to deal with?
Yeah, because they even just changed the big spiders first and left the little ones, and then they changed the little ones too. Now
Huh.
none of them have 40%. It's all just 25%. But
Okay.
Waveform doesn't do enough damage anyway, really. And he could like Waveform and like right-click them a couple times, but I think overall he's just going to ignore them. Because he also has all his armor, right? So it's
Yeah.
not like he gets harassed down by them.
Well, it's even to start. Terrorblade doing just fine in the safe lane, very slightly ahead of the DP. And does this mean as well, we've got a core clockwork here. This is kind of
Yes.
a
Yeah,
position
Match is on the
3.
Knicks.
Frank Clock.
Yeah, we haven't really gone through this, but it's the 5 Prophet and then the 1 Death Prophet. The
Yeah.
profiting lane, I suppose, up top here. But pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, what a weird
I
safe
haven't got to
lane.
see- Yeah, it is a weird safe lane. I have not seen a lot of core clockwork lately. It kind of popped off a little bit, and then people started seeing the power of the 5 clockwork, and I felt like it flexed more between 5 and 4 than 3 and 4 like it did before.
It reminds me so much of when Puck was really strong and kind of the go-to 5 for that little window there.
Exactly.
It's like the nature of this hero just feeling good means that it's better value to put it on a support rather than put it on a core because the hero is just so good and has such a crazy impact relative to the other 5s. Flea, he's going to make a TP out up top. Probably a good call. Ensures the survival. But, yeah, this doesn't seem too bad. I think Clockwork is just a strong hero right now.
Got a lot of damage on the Tavo up here. He just kind of TP'd behind and just right-clicked them down with that Blightstone.
And since he's core, do you think we're going to see Ags?
Yes, 100%.
100%. Whoa.
You're talking about the clockwork, right?
What do you mean? Do I know about the Clockwork?
No, I said you're talking about the
Yes,
clockwork.
yes.
I was making sure you weren't talking about DP because I was talking about top lane for a second there. But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think if the Agnums like makes this hero good in the core role and the support role.
Do you do a stop off? Like, do you go Blade Mail first or some kind of build up item?
Yeah, I like it as a second item. So
Okay.
I'm not sure what it'll be as a core. Because sometimes as a support you get like the Yules or something if it's really good, or like a Force Staff, and then you go for it. Or drums. Drums can be fine too.
Force Staff has definitely been a little bit more common from what I've seen, but what happened to that rune? There was a power rune that spawned, I think, at some point. Did it get denied? I guess
Probably
these
just a
heroes
spider
don't
ate
really
it.
care about runes very much, so not an exciting 4-minute flip. Bounties, though. Down bottom, KJ. He's going to be caught by Frank, and this might even turn into a kill. Picked up by Matthew on the rune. And they pick up the kill onto KJ. Now, Tavo, he dies up top.
Yeah, and MJZ, he's 2v1ing and getting the kill?
I mean, I guess Rubik's only level 2, so you telekinesis him for a second, you fade bolt him, and you're pretty much done.
Man, MJZ is really giving him the walk down up there. That's crazy. 4-0 now.
DP pulling ahead. Mid lane still a bit of a wash. It is starting to move in favor of Brood. It's about a 150, 200 net worth advantage. Obviously, the CS and experience favoring the Brood Mother. But I guess the advantage for the Morph here is that it's not somebody that Brood can really kill at all. Yeah, unless you really make a mistake. Morph should be able to always get off an attribute shift and then waveform away.
It's like the spawn Spiderling's burst damage is just not enough, right?
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're above the threshold of that nuke, you can't die. And Matthew will rotate through here with the Tranquil boots. Nick's a pretty fast hero these days. You can grab yourself Tranquils, maybe an extra Windlace.
380.
Yeah, is under a ward right now, though, as he rotates through. So they're going to know he's playing on this side of the river. And they know he dropped a sentry. Has not dropped an obs yet, though. So he didn't waste that. If they paid attention to his inventory, they'll know that he did not actually obs there.
This safe lane DP has worked out really well, and because she's such a strong, kind of solo, sustainable hero anyway, it makes Prophet really the perfect 5 to pair with her because he can support the lane when necessary. Now that she's got an advantage, it's kind of just a mid matchup, right? Their 4 is roaming, and it's DP versus Void Spirit. Tavo's not that happy, and that's opened up MJZ to give her solo experience and also move around the map and really play a little bit more like a 4 than a true 5.
And now she's coming bottom with the ulti.
Oh, that's cool.
They need someone else, though. Either Nyx or the NP, I would think. They're not even going to go for the kill, though?
He doesn't have
They are gonna
teleportation.
go.
They're just going to run up onto Costa Bile. He actually did skill Sunder, but didn't have the mana to use it. It was 4 mana short, and they'll run him down.
He just... I mean, they didn't even have a hook shot.
Yeah.
I thought that they weren't even going to go for the kill because the hook shot wasn't even ready, and he just got walked on and straight up died instantly.
Yeah, TB ain't tanky. That's the kind of stuff I see every TB game where it's like, man, this hero is paper thin. I think teams know also that he is the one to pick on, and if you can force him into the jungle, he farms okay.
Top. MJZ.
Oh. Is he okay? Under tower now.
Oh!
Dissimulate.
Okay.
Okay.
Canceled.
A little close, a little close.
All right, so Costa Vile's jungling going to be slowed down now, unfortunately, for him. Thanks to taking that Sunder.
The mid is
I
getting...
guess it would have just been meta anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, the mid is getting more lopsided, though. MNZ, only level 6. Now he's trying to kill some Ancients. He's gone for the Morbid Mask at least, so he's got a farming tool. And now ADR is getting run in the mid lane. Matthew just trying to leech experience, sort of hold the lane as best he can.
Yeah, that is the one thing, is that he's getting a lot of XP just by being here. So he's going to be 5 soon. He'll probably crack 6 before the Tome, which you can see, like, Flea not really close to that. He's not even level 4 yet on that Rubik.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A
Yeah.
2-level edge now for their 4 over their 4.
A 2K net worth lead just about.
MJZ!
He's on the run, and he is going to fall. That's your classic 3-on-1. Nice pick-me-up for Costa Bile. Drums queued up now.
Give him the kill there as an Ob Sentry combo down below to spot the rotation from Leo style out of that lane. And so they'll probably know that he's heading towards mid. 30 seconds till the ulti. And he's going to just straight up TP top.
Yasha queued up for MNZ, so I guess a Manta at some point. Might just be a farming Yasha. Really curious what he's going to do with his item build.
Gunnar went a pretty cool build last game. He was playing a mid Morphling that was forced to be active, though, because he had a Sven on his team was farming. He went for, like, Diffusal into E-Blade.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I like
it was
that.
a nice game. But then I don't think that really works this game, 'cause
Oh.
he's supposed to be, like, the hard one. Whoa!
You see that? Matthew set up the stun on the Spiderlings, and then the waveform was enough.
Oh, he hit the illusion, though. Man, they were close to starting that out. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they wanted Costa Bile there right then. Like, knowing that he has that Sunder is a little bit scary.
Yeah, I think they were pretty happy just to kill the Spiderlings, and were willing to push it and see if they could fish for anything else. That's pretty nice, though. A little pinata.
A lot of Radiant Vision down bottom. That other ward on the high ground, despite having obs like here, or whoa, that's throwing here and over here, can't get that bounty rune. So are they going to get one?
MJZ, TP's out.
Wait, how did that...
There's
How did
still
they
one
not
standing.
get that top bounty? Oh, I thought Void Spirit was there alone.
I don't know.
But obviously, someone else got in there. Maybe the Prophet was there and
I
she
guess so.
grabbed it?
That's 4 runes. Flea could see invisibility, but small consolation. The Clockwork is going to go for drums. Sniped it there. Phase drum on Frank.
And MNZ, did he not end up buying that Yasha? It looks like, he's just rushing E-Blade.
Oh, he's changed his mind. Okay. Yeah, he just had it queued up. Didn't commit to any of it. There's the defusal on Brood also. And BKB next.
Jump on MJZ. He's running.
Taunted back. Prophet tanky, but not enough. They chop down the tree, and now Leo style. Can he turn something around here? Gets Flea. And Tavo will make an easy escape. Okay, a little 1-for-1.
Oh, yeah. Death Prophet's been getting banned in so many of the games I've been casting that I feel like I haven't even seen her. I wonder how she's doing overall.
It must be good. It feels good. I don't feel like I've cast a game where the DP in particular has had a bad one.
Yeah, 30 picks and 57 bans. So almost twice as much ban than she's picked. But she's sitting at a flat 50-50, 15 and 15.
Okay.
So that's generally pretty good for someone who's like first phased. And then you have the freaks like Veno, who's like 82 picks and a 60% win rate. That's gross. 200 bans on Veno.
Wow. I guess bans kind of say more than picks, right? That's like where it starts. Like
Yeah.
of those 3 metrics, win rate, pick rate, and ban rate, what's your tier? Like how do you rank them?
Yeah, that's always hard to judge. It's it's always a combination, right?
Yeah,
that's the true answer.
But Leo style up top. That's going to be enough heroes. And maybe they'll try to push
an
off
arcane rune Clockwork though. So Frank really wants to fight here. And with the classic Clockwork into ET, but there's too many allies. As much as he loves bullying that hero, it's a little bit difficult at the moment. Ern going to be popped here from Tavo. Really wants to commit for this. And even the Sunder now in MNZ.
I don't know about this. It's feeling kind of dicey. He's got a lot of space to shift still, and now the reinforcements come. They're going on the
He's
coast
no
of
cogs.
BLA. They know Sunder's down. Stomp from KJ. That's pretty nice. They make the escape. Now Flea, he'll be the one left behind.
What? What is this no cogs? Is that really worth 3 flare?
When you said no cogs, I thought you meant it was on cooldown. He actually has not skilled cogs.
That's rough. I mean, they probably still would have gotten out, I think, because of the...
Yeah, well, just in general. Like, is that third point, an extra 40 damage in 2 seconds on Rocket Flare worth not having 5 seconds of cogs? I don't know. Mid lane, Brood on the run, Silence, Leo style. Ooh, they've got some damage. Nice hook shot. Frank gets the kill onto ADR. KJ, Tavo trying to split their ways. Double now for Frank. Tavo, he's got a step in 5. Ooh, gonna be close. And no cigar. He's done. That's 3 down. Big stuff for TP.
I'm just waiting, looking at Frank now. He did it. He took the flare. This guy's a madman.
Well, now you're committed. I mean, this is style points.
I love it. The thing that I just miss as
looks like Nick's
they
got
just killed him. Yeah,
almost
that was
solo
nice.
kill with the help of Wrath of Nature. So
Boing.
Costa Bile dies. That's brutal.
That was a 400 damage Wrath of Nature.
Jesus. Did Nyx not even stun him? Was that just
No,
a
he
vendetta
just
Wrath of
right-clicked
Nature?
him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. I think he might have been stalking him, maybe, as they will get the kill. Oh, there was an Obs ward. That's what he just killed there. Unfortunately, KJ is going to pay for it with his life.
Oh,
Frank, though, well, doesn't have the cogs.
Yeah,
So-
he sees the bugs coming in. He goes to the hook shot out. Matthew helps him. Oh,
The
it's
friendly
cool.
bug.
Sleepy time.
Yeah, that was weird. Maybe I'm just missing that. I feel like I have not seen a core clockwork with no cogs. That seems wild to me.
Hey, he's a 3 clockwork now. Don't misspeak.
I said, oh, sorry, I said core.
Core. Oh, I heard 4.
Yeah, I got you.
My bad. Oh, Leo. Okay, Yules, that stops the stomp, but now the Earth Splitter, and he's just dead. Them bugs, man.
And, 4 heroes.
Yeah,
Chain setting and whatnot.
it's a lot of bugs. Bug being stalked out by the bug. And flee off to the side.
All right, now, well, Frank, hopefully he takes cogs. I never take Clockwork's 10 talent until I take everything else.
Yeah.
I think points and his abilities are straight up better than those talents. It's the same thing with Nyx Assassin.
Movement speed, armor. Yeah, not amazing. What's next? Stun or spell amp? Ew.
Sometimes the stun's worth it. I'm okay with that one occasionally, but usually I'd rather just have more points in like Carapace or Maneuver and whatever I'm missing.
Spell amp seems like a really weird talent on this hero.
Well, the core build, I think, is why it's still there.
I guess. I'd still rather have longer stun duration, though. ADR, he is donezo. That was an easy kill. MJZ, though, he died elsewhere on the map. Looks like trying to defend up top. Big rotation from the Radiant. We'll find that one.
Yeah, they kind of walked into him there.
But they're really keeping this Brood down. Like, Leo Style is transitioning this to a pretty good push mid, and then they'll find another one. The power of power cogs. My gosh. Easy
He just
kill.
dies. He can't get away.
The hard counter to Elder Titan has been secured. Rah.
Need to stop picking up the plate mail. We'll see if he actually finishes the Shiva's guard. I
Hey,
feel
now
like
Trent,
he-
Tavo's
Yeah.
almost got the vessel, and I've heard that that's a key item against the Morphling.
Oh, that's quite good. But he has a Manta already, my friend.
Oh, man. That's a
And
key
he's a
item
TV.
against the vessel.
Oh, Manta. Oh, why do you Manta? Wouldn't that work?
Do the illusions stay as Terrorblades?
I think. I don't actually know. I would
I'm not
guess
sure.
it would work like TV. Although that might only work with a Conjure image. I'm not a TV player, so I don't know if that works with Manta too.
I thought
But I know-
Manta was more sensitive with the transformation stuff, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm guessing that it doesn't, because he literally Manta'd right after, so I feel like MNZ would probably know that.
Yeah, that's it. Tavo up top, stun. Big follow-up. The right clicks. Oh, the dissimulate. Tavo lives. That was a gift.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, but will he TP in? Oh, he's got Urn anyway.
Yeah.
And as you said, yeah, he is the gold now for the booster too. But Manta Scotty. Ouch.
I have not felt any impact from this Brood. He's 0-2-1, and all he's kind of done is farm. He's got this Diffusal, and he hasn't been able to do anything. He's just died twice since getting the Diffusal.
Yeah, they took the mid tower. So ideally, he wants to be fighting with his other heroes at about this point with the TB even. I don't think you can afford to have like the TB out of it, but you should be securing Roche, right? Like that's the whole point, is like containing this whole part of the map, getting an easy Roche for your team. And then, but it looks like he thinks that they're so far behind that he needs the BKB first. And he's probably right. Like Clockwork, Nyx, it was picked into some decent catch.
For sure. Like, they saw those heroes, so I guess that's why it's maybe a little peculiar. I maybe thought that there might be some kind of a master plan I wasn't privy to, but it's been predictably difficult. And what was that? Is that a Glimmer Cape on somebody? The Nature's Prophet, first item Glimmer Cape? My gosh, Trent, have I ever seen this before?
That's a quality support item.
That's pretty cool. Still, you don't even see 5 Prophets really go for it first that much. I feel like Mech
that's
is
true.
more common.
He is ratting quite a bit, so I think that's probably why.
Yeah, that's
Like,
pretty nice.
Leo Style as well. Like they did a really good job of splitting up the map. I feel like every time I see Leo Style, he's just kind of alone. And like, yeah, he's died a couple times for it, but he's 4-2-4. And they're just now getting the top tier 1 at 20 minutes with a TV Brood lineup.
Yeah.
Dyer's top tower
I would call that a victory for the Dire. Bottom. Oh, thought Matthew might initiate, but the TP out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Dire grouping up heavy.
Radiant structures are fortified.
A solar from Frank. So we would drum solar crest even.
Hey, Frank, look at you.
Just helping out versus the ET, right? That's the solution versus the natural order. That's really cool.
Solar Crest has some great stats on it, too. Like, not just the active, just attributes, movement speed, banner regen.
Is under
Yeah, it
Very
is really
solid.
good. Yeah, and attack speed on Morphling, like giant flat damage hero. Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, great game for the Solar Crest buff. I need to buy this item more often. I always forget about this item. You always tell me to buy it. You're the only person I know that every time you coach me, you say, just buy Solar Crest. Keep it simple, stupid. KJ, he's going to be stuck in cogs.
Hurts my feelings every time.
Matthew,
Oh, nice hook.
ooh, it's a trade. Silence, though, and I think the trade will favor TP in the end. That's a long silence for the Void Spirit.
Yeah, that's the story of the game. Oh, but the Brood kill. There you go.
Hey.
First kill of the game. Woo! Let's go. Turn around 40R. Give us a game here, bud.
All right, and that'll get him a little closer to the BKB.
Oh, we have the hammer, though. So level 10. He has the point in the impale because he was going for the hammer first.
Oh, all right.
Then we get the 2.85 second stun duration into the meteor hammer.
Ooh. Wow, that's really nice. 2.5 second channel time. Easy. Even I could hit that.
Yeah, that's right. I missed the Naga support. Meteor hammer. That was a good one.
I'm just glad somebody's buying Meteor Hammer. I saw Phoenix get one the other day. Felt pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one for a while.
Phoenix is the hero that I've been seeing banned. It feels like every game it's just first ban Phoenix. Like, all right, yeah, I'll kind of
That was
forget
all
that
the
hero
Europe
exists.
region too. They're like so into Phoenix compared to everyone else. I feel like I watch other regions and the hero's like not even that important feeling.
Sunray is just so good. Like, that
Sunray is
spell
insane.
is.
Well, we have so many big team fights happening, and we also have a lot of this like super hard carry, right? Like the hard carry is getting picked like 4th overall in a lot of these drafts.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's this Phoenix that just wants to stun rate him the whole fight. As Frank's starting things off here, big silence. Does not get the hero he wanted in those cogs.
Good amount of follow-up. The sleep from KJ. That'll give him a reset. And Roche still pretty healthy. And this Morphling. I feel like they need this cosmetic. He's blue, but they need this. He's some
He's going to kill this really fast.
differentiator here.
Wait, what? Did you see that?
See what?
Wait, oh, okay. It was an illusion. I thought he was attacking Rose for a second. I was so confused.
Oh, it did kind of look like that, the way they were
Yeah.
positioned. I had that thought, but
I thought there was like some broken thing that was working.
if you steal meta, you can attack Roche from outside of the pit. Now that would be badass. Hook shot in. They want this Brood. Silence. Need a little more follow-up. Morphlings here. Boom! And they catch the spiders, too. It's a spider pinata. They're chasing for more. Tavo, he's got 2 astral steps. He'll be okay.
That silence is brutal. Yeah, well, there's also still now M&Z as the
rat.
the Void Spirit, too.
The Ratski down here. He gets about 1,000 damage into that tier 3 tower. Pretty nice. No buyback on the Brood, so they'll have 30 seconds of 4v5.
Ooh, Vendetta.
That's a
That's
neat
pretty good
steal.
steal.
Yeah, you don't see that one very often. Flee. They're still going to be able to grab him, and it was short-lived.
It really was. Hey, this is Sentry on the high ground, guys.
Womp. And the reinitiation, Roshan does go down to MNZ, and now they find the Elder Titan. KJ falls again. Things looking pretty rough for Team Brazil. Another botched fight, and now they'll have to try killing this Morphling twice. He has been all over the place with these items, by the way. He went Manta Scotty, now has the E-Blade queued up. Not that I'd believe him at this point, but we'll see if he gets it third.
Oh, Frank's such a team player. He's
Yeah.
going for the Lotus instead of the eggs.
Oh, Franklin.
Speaking of items, I was all excited. But, yeah, Sunder's a game changer, so just play it safe.
All right. Man, the Trent Packs guarantee gets the old 100%, I believe,
Oh,
was
yeah.
the quote on the eggs.
I mean, it's so good. It's busted.
I know, but
100%.
Core Clockwork has to go for slightly different aspirations here.
And now that the position 4 Clockwork's so good, my dream of the purging offlaner duo, you know, it could happen. Get the Legion Commander or something, cancel off the stun at the end of the overclock. Genius.
Yep. Shout out to the Twitch chatter that just posted clutch Solar Crest game. Trent is good.
What?
That was my response. I don't understand the connection, but good call, buddy.
Thank you.
Double damage? No, that's an Arcane Rune on Death Prophet. Even scarier, in fact. That's going to be a 100-second cooldown on the Exorcism, and a Tier 2 tower evaporated. The last outer tower, in fact.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
15k net worth.
Ooh, they're really not giving them that moment, you know? They have ET. They have Big Spell. They have Sunder. But, God, how long has he been working on this BKB? Every time I click him, I expect it to be finished.
Yeah, he is close, though. He's finally at the home stretch. One more creep. Does the BKB change that much, though? It'll help keep him alive, sure.
He just can't fight. It's not even being alive. How does he do damage without BKB right now? He can't right-click
I don't
anyone.
think he's going to do damage anyway. I think he's going to pop BKB and then TP out or run.
And then DP's going to Yules, and then Morphling's going to E-Blade his target.
Oh, well, if they kill DP like this, that could be good. I heard a hook shot on the back line, but a kill on Death Prophet will start this one off right.
Oh, it's the big spider legs.
MNZ,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
he jumps in. Go, big spider, go. Morphling gives ADR the hurt. It's a 2 for 2, but it's
That was
not
the
looking
bug
good for
snapper.
BR. And that's going to be
Oh,
your
he's
only
in.
Sunder. MNZ, he's back into the Metamorphosis. It's Terrorblade and better Terrorblade. Who's going to win?
I would like to vote on better Terrorblade, please. What is his attack range right now? Plus
Stupid.
400, 750.
Yeah, it's far.
MJZ, pass over that Grove Bow.
And this one's looking like a beatdown. 9 to 20. Thunder Predator just kind of walking high ground. You know, Morphling hanging on to the Aegis, getting kind of low. Lots of Terrorblades around.
That was interesting, though. Did you see what that reflection did?
It did.
That was kind of crazy. I like completely forced back NNZ.
Oh, he's probably going to get caught, too. Yeah, that spell's nasty.
Like, the Morphling becomes you, which makes him better you, but then you create a copy of him that starts shredding him with 100% damage. Like, wow.
Yeah.
The levels here, guys.
Yeah, that's a real mindfuck.
That's
That's like a Black Mirror episode right there. My God. It is pretty demonic, being able to make a reflection of someone that's like shadowy that you can't attack, but it attacks you. That's some pretty dark stuff right there, man. Leave it to Terrorblade.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be kind of evil. Isn't he like from the Foul Fell or something? I saw something about that.
I don't know, but his name's Terrorblade, so
I don't think he's a great guy.
can't be great. Yeah, you said in the fractal prison of
Whoa.
Foulfell. Hook shot in. There's the second BKB from the Brood. You're going to turn on to Frank. Frank taking some damage, but now the turn
Those
on
kayak
the
paddles
MNZ.
out there.
Yep, those Brood legs are trying as hard as they can. They make it back up to the high ground.
What is it with this set of BKB?
I don't know. It's like the joints don't scale with the rest of the parts. My God, the reflection. Did you see how big
no.
that bug was?
A stolen reflection.
Oh. Yeah, dude. I
I
think
think of nightmares.
yeah, Morphling is, yeah, you get meta, that's cool, but Reflection's also pretty fun. That's a nice value add for the Morphling. I mean, look at this, dude. He's going to buy a Daedalus. Who the hell buys Daedalus on Morphling? When Morphling can become Terrorblade, I think is the answer.
Feels pretty good.
Although it also kind of feels like he can buy kind of whatever items he wants at this point.
I think that's a fairly accurate statement. Another Lotus Orb. Leo style again, trying to provide that coverage here.
Oh, okay. You know, we saw a game 2 or 3 days ago where a team bought 3 Mjolnirs.
Really?
It was against a PL. I forget if they won that game or not. Because
I had
think
one game that had 4 Meteor Hammers.
in the next game they bought 3 halberds. And I remember making fun of Peksu about it, and then they actually did buy 3 halberds. It was just like, all right, I think item diversity is a thing, though, here, guys.
Not for halberds. I think stacking halberds is actually broken. That was definitely a thing for a little bit. When halberd was
2
mega
definitely.
broken.
2
Yeah.
100%. 3 pretty situational. Leo style. Front line, Lotus 1. There's the Yules. Ooh, BKB from ADR. He'll try to go on to Matthew. And maybe some support. This is a very spread out fight with Thunder
Oh, that
Predator
Cogs
taking the
push!
back line. Costa Bile falls. Flea goes down next.
He got blown up in the entirety of a Cogs push. He was just standing next to it. And
Yeah.
he just got pushed through and got hit by Adaptive for 894, E-Blade for 605. Holy.
I think I might have botched the camera work on that fight. So it's a 1 for 4. That's the takeaway. That was a really strange fight. That just looked like 5 1v1s.
That was crazy. He died in an instant. Like,
Yeah.
actually, during the duration of a cogs push, he went from like 70% HP to 0.
I thought it was an illusion. That's how fast he died.
Yeah.
Well, this one's looking pretty over then. Fun game, I guess. Brood's working on a
Frank
tier 2
carried
up
in
top.
a meteor hammer just to end it.
Oh,
Yeah. So now they got double hammer.
cool, cool.
I think MJZ should go buy one too while he's at it, actually.
Totally cool. Thunder Predator. Looking good here in game 1. And as we mentioned, this is a big deal for Team Brazil and also for Thunder Predator. If Thunder Predator, especially if they 2-0 this series, I'm pretty sure that puts them in a nice spot against Infamous to be second in the group.
And as far as we can tell, as long as Brazil, it doesn't matter how many wins Thunder Predator gets, as long as Brazil get their 2 wins, they should get their best of 1 versus Omega. I believe. I could be wrong on the rules, but that's what I'm thinking. MNZ, still in Rubik form.
I think you're right. I think you're right about that. They're going to kill Costabile again. Tavo, now he's going to get destroyed. Almost 3-shot. They'll be able to chase him down. Flea going to be the next target. And there it is. GG territory. No surprise. KJ disconnects, and we'll move into game 2, 12-29. With a 29K net worth lead.
This one kind of felt like the Brood just didn't work out the way they wanted. Like, a Brood game is either a really good Brood game or it's that, where it's like